But it's not my fault, you see. You keep calling me down, but you did all this to me. So please don't get mad or even frustrated. This only started ever since we dated. 'Cause you screwed the brains right out of me. I don't think I can even count to 3. Pounded me so hard, I think we both agree that you screwed the brains right out of me.
Oh, yeah. Screwed the brains right out of me.
Good girl.
Yeah, good girl. Yep. Yep. Oh, JD missing a hell of a show today.
Yes, she is.
She's going to be like, I listened to the show. What was up with all the pornographic music? Like, they're people. That's not pornographic. Those are the classics.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was just one of those days today.
Yeah, fucking Jimmy done corrupted everybody, man, with his fucking, look, man, I was just sitting here listening to my Will Smith CD and looking at car videos, and all of a sudden this song come up on my YouTube, and it said something you may like, and it was come all over my face, and, well, I like to do that, and,
Got my attention, shit.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then he sent it to the wrong motherfucker, and I didn't say shit. I was like, yeah, I got your ass, man. Just wait. Just wait.
I mean, something like that comes into my feed. I'm like, what? You know?
Well, it probably come up into a lot of people's feeds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest, I mean,
Yeah.
Let's just be real with it here.
It was in the middle of everything, and I looked up and I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, well, let's listen to that for a second. Then after I listened to all kinds of shit started coming up, I'm like, oh, God.
It's one of those ones, it's a typical guy thing. It's like, babe, check this out.
Yeah. Check this song out.
Yeah, that's one thing that drives Michelle nuts. She'd be reading a book, and I'd send her like 30 fucking things, and we're like, why haven't you looked at them?
It's like a train wreck. I can't take my eyes off of it.
Apparently, what we think is funny, our significant other would not think is funny.
I know.
Then they send us
something, a lot.
And then they would send us something and be like, "What the fuck is this? This is dumb."
And then they're like, "Hey, look at this. This happened." And blah blah blah. I'm like, "Yeah." Okay, whatever.
or
So it works both ways, really.
Yeah, and it does. It really does. Or they'll send you something and be like, "Hey, did you see this?" Be like, "Man, that's like 10 years old." Like,
yeah.
Like, what fucking rock are you living under, But every now and then, people, every fucking now and then, they send you something, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And it starts a whole fucking month-long discussion.
Yes.
Well,
I'm late to the game of watching the end of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And I had already heard who dies.
Heard him dies?
Huh?
You said him dies?
I already heard who dies in the show.
Oh, I thought you said him. I already know who him dies.
And
I was
she's
like, what kind of fucking English are you talking?
And she's like, well, this person dies. I'm like, no, this person dies. No, somebody who watched the show told me. I said, well, they fucking lied to you.
Yeah, they got it wrong.
And she's like, well, this person watched the show. They told me that this person dies. And I'm like, okay. This person's already cast for 6s as to go from the Yellowstone to 6s, which means they're not going to kill this person off on the show, because that's part of the move when the show ends. So I didn't argue with her. So then we're sitting there watching, and she comes back out, and she's like, well, did that person die? Like, no, stupid. I told you, that person's not going to die.
Yeah, no shit. How are they going to go to the next fucking deal, the spinoff?
Yeah.
It's just like The Walking Dead, okay? When The Walking Dead come out, man, I was fucking all into it, man. I really like the Fear of the Walking Dead, the West Coast version.
I really never got into Walking Dead, and I don't know why.
Well, and here's the thing. It was great, and then all of a sudden, it's like a light switch. It got so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then now they got their spinoff shows, and you know Daryl fucking survived because he's got his own spinoff show.
And they had like 14 different spinoff shows.
Yeah, and it's like, and then Rick comes back, and this, and this. I could give a fuck less. Rick ain't been around for how many seasons?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and it's just, don't get me wrong, it's a good fucking series. Then, here's the thing. Then you got friends that read the book. They're not staying up with the book. They're not doing that. Like, fucking motherfucker, I don't care. I enjoy watching on Sunday night, and this, and this. But then it got stupid, and I'm just like, I'm over it.
Yep.
You know, but the Fear of the Walking Dead, which is a spinoff, it's the West Coast version, and then they eventually all get together, like, I don't know, like 32 seasons later, you know?
Right.
But fuck, I want to go back. I want to know what happened with that nuclear sub. They got their hands on a nuclear sub. I was like, what the fuck were they going to do with that fucking thing?
You know, my uncle, my real life, my uncle worked on the very first nuclear sub.
Oh, really?
U.S. owned, yeah. And he's 70 years old. He still is a private contractor and goes out on them subs.
No shit.
Yeah, he's been retired. He retired. They brought him back in. He retired from the Navy again, and now he works as a private contractor for the Navy. And he's still gone for 8 months at a time.
Well, probably because he's got all that clearances and stuff, you know?
Yeah, and when he leaves, you never know where he's at until he gets back.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times he can't tell you where he was at.
Well, and the other thing is, do you think they give these young people these clearances now?
Nope.
All these fuckers don't know if they want to be a dog or a boy or a girl or...
Yeah, there's no litter boxes on a submarine.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Sorry. No litter boxes on a submarine.
Oh, pop that NOS energy drink. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's just... It's fucking crazy. You know, we don't talk about... There's 3 things that we don't talk about over here. The trans stuff, religion, or politics.
Yeah, and the trans stuff we were talking about earlier wasn't anything towards chances. We were just talking.
Yeah, we're just talking. Anything, you know,
we're not judging for or against anything like that.
Look, we don't give a fuck what you do. It don't change my point of view or what's going on tomorrow. You know, but here's the thing: is they're like gays can't be in the military, blah blah. Well, if you hate the motherfucker so bad, why don't you send them to the front lines?
Yeah.
What we need to do is what Fluffy said.
What's that? I don't remember.
Man, we need to get Steve Irwin and just send that motherfucker out. Oh, look, it's Al Qaeda. You know?
Crikey, it's the Al Qaeda.
Yeah. Most dangerous people in the world.
Look, here's an Al Qaeda in his natural habitat.
Yeah. I'm going to poke him with a stick. Oh, that pissed him off.
He's trying to bite me.
Yeah. When Fluffy did that routine, man, I about pissed myself laughing.
Yep.
Could you just imagine Steve Irwin coming over the sand dune in them shorts and that blonde hair?
Well, you know, one thing people bitch about trans and stuff, it's the fact that, well, they don't want the trans in the same bathrooms as the guys that are straight. I'm straight. I'm okay with my sexuality.
I think the whole thing was...
I don't care if a guy or a girl, either one stares at my shit.
Well, I think the whole thing...
It's my shit, and I'm only going to let somebody else touch it, and, you know...
Well, that's true, too. But what I think's fucked up about the whole thing is they have to make 3 bathrooms now.
Yes, the gender neutral.
Yeah, and it's like, who fucking cares? Man, if you gotta piss, you gotta piss. Like...
Hey, I'm not going to say nothing good or bad towards the gender neutral bathroom, but all the cases have gender neutral bathrooms now.
Yeah.
So if somebody's in the men's room, I'd go in the other one.
Oh yeah, yeah, no shit, man.
I remember neutral now.
I remember, no shit. So Megan, that worked for me, my ex-wife Crystal, we were at the Belleville drive-in, right? You know when they do that once a month cruise night, and you watch 2 movies.
Yep.
The women's bathroom was 45 minutes. They said, fuck it, and they went in the men's.
Oh, yeah. The
So,
Pet Center in Springfield, they used to do that all the time.
yeah, so what's the fucking difference?
Yep.
So, I mean, my thing is, it's like too many people take this shit too literally. They get too upset about it. It's like, you know, some trans girl fucking drank a Bud Light. Now I'm not going to drink it. Man, I give a fuck less. Like,
Yep.
you know, the thing is, the marketing company fucked up. Anheuser-Busch didn't fuck up. They didn't even know what the fuck. And then what made it worse about that whole thing? The woman from the marketing company would not shut up.
Yeah.
All they had to do was simply say, oh, we missed our mark, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, who gives a fuck? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, you know.
She made up more of a spectacle about it than the customers even did.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, look, people, it's 2025. There's so much other shit to worry about. I mean, who's fucking gay, straight, or play around in a litter box?
I've heard people bitch about, well, there's gay people in commercials now. Yeah, there is. There's also
a TV show called 6 Feet Under.
Spray for women so they can spray their pussies.
Yeah, the fucking deodorant for the fucking
my neck,
pussies.
My back song.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking the deodorant for, you know what? They wanted to buy ad space over here, and we told them we weren't interested.
So if you've got a problem with gays, you should have a problem with that commercial too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because that commercial is fucked up. All over body deodorant for your private parts and everything. So basically, if you smell like fish, here's some deodorant for that shit.
Well, you know what? You know what's fucked up about that whole commercial is, did you notice after it come out, they kept changing the commercial?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know the FCC was up their ass about it.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe the one song that they came out, My Neck, My Back, of all songs. And then changed a few of the lyrics for that song.
So I just...
Have you seen that commercial yet?
Oh, yeah. So I just noticed something.
What's that?
So you got your fingerboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got your Flickatrick bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the peg will tighten up the fucking wheels?
Really?
Yeah, look at this shit. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I just tightened the wheels up on my fingerboard that somebody keeps taking away from me. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just sitting here while you were talking. I was like, I wonder if that instead, because they would come with a skate wrench.
Mm-hmm.
But I was looking at my bike sitting here on my desk, and I'm like, I bet that fits the fucking fingerboards. I bet you can tighten the fucking shit up, dude. I can tighten the trucks up and everything with this fucking peg.
Oh yeah.
I was like, well, shit. Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, fucking multitasking shit. You know, like fucking just weird shit. Just sitting here, like, wonder if that'll work. Yeah, one of my fucking fingerboards, I was playing with it, and the wheel fell off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't find that motherfucker. And one of the pugs had it.
Little.
Yeah, one of the pugs had it.
That's right, they didn't eat it.
Well, that's what she was trying to do. I was like, no.
What are you chewing on? Spit that out.
Dude, they grabbed my Mach 4 fucking razor the other day.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
Oh, that could have been real bad. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
My pet, whenever he grabs something, he'll find something and he'll start to eat it. And if I go, what do you got? He'll go and spit it out.
That's
I
funny.
I got nothing I was talking about. He'll spit it out. It's funny because he sticks his tongue in everything and spits it out. He's like,
Look, man, look at my mouth. I ain't got shit.
So I ain't got shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Try to walk away from it.
That is funny as fuck.
He's like a little kid, man.
Oh, you can't beat that. Yeah, our pets are fucking interesting creatures. Like,
yes, they are.
Like over the weekend, one of the pugs scratched my leg, which I sent you a picture of.
Yeah. Bleeding like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't understand. Bella, keeps... Okay, since the weather's nicer, I'm wearing shorts. She wants to jump on my leg like a koala bear. Like, I was shaking my leg and she wouldn't let go. Like, hold me, hold me. She's got, like, some kind of fucking weird anxiety. And generally, when I get home, I got to pick her up and hold her for a few minutes. But it's like, whatever the deal is, it's like, she's up my ass. Like, you need to hold me and carry me around. I'm a baby. And the other one, Abby, you don't. I fucked up and picked her up by accident one day.
She don't like to be picked up.
Yeah, she does not like to be picked up. Man, she had this wild look in her face, and I was like, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. And she was trying to jump on. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, put me down, I'll cut you.
Yeah, but, yeah, they got to go to the groomer, that's for sure. But, yeah, man, they cut it was really close to needing stitches. And it's long. It's like, she jumped on my leg and, like, just bear clawed me. And I didn't even know I was fucking cut until I started feeling it drip on my foot. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, no.
You know those pugs, if they were humans, they remind me of those little Mexican cartel dudes.
Well,
those guys with the bandanas on their head.
well, see, since they're Asian, so, my ex-wife, she would come up with some funny jokes, right? That secretly my pug Chompers worked in a fucking Chinese food restaurant. And like he would come in the room because every time we got Chinese food, man, he'd get all excited. You know, I guess because he's Asian, I don't know. And so I told that story. I told that story to my kids, right? Which, you know, I had 3 little girls, you know, that I raised for 7 years, and they had this whole fucking story. You know, I mean, we'd sit down at dinner and they're like, Dad, listen to this. And man, each one, I mean, it was just a whole story about they were battling it out for the perfect rice and all this other shit. And I was just like, these fucking kids' imaginations, man, it was unreal. I'm like, I was sitting there thinking, man, maybe I should record this and start writing a book, you know?
No shit.
You know? And then we got Chewy, right? Which, that was Dipshit's fucking, her pug, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a real pug, but we never had it tested. I think it's mixed with a fucking Chihuahua is what I think it is. Most barkingest dog I've ever seen in my life. But this little pug, his name was Chewy, and he's a cute little pug. And Chompers was battling Chewy because he owned Chewy.com and like all this. And fucking these kids would come up with the most outlandish stories, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there listening to them, I'm like, really? And what happened next? Well, and then this, and then there was this big battle, and like, you know, Tarzan showed up. I'm like, how the fuck do you know who Tarzan is?
Well, at least those kids had an imagination. Kids nowadays don't have a fucking imagination at all.
No. Fuck.
Their idea of imagination is look at my phone.
Oh, it's fucking crazy. It's like, these kids nowadays, I mean, did I tell you?
They play outside. They walk outside and sit down on their phone.
Did I tell you?
Start playing on their phone.
Did I tell you about the cat that got, or we talked about this on the show, about the cat that got struck by lightning?
The cat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, man, that's a fucked up deal. Because people in the instant chat, people in the instant chat was like, did the cat survive? Well, I think it went through all of its 9 lives.
Yeah.
But speaking of 9 lives, we're going to have to post this up on our social media page. So, the fucking street takeover people are at it again.
Oh, man.
And
talking about that video?
Yeah, and there was 2 really pretty young girls hanging out this window, and this guy went around another car and went through an intersection and plowed them like at 90 miles an hour.
They got hit by an SUV.
Yeah.
I mean, he was hauling ass.
Oh, yeah, at least 90. And
they went right out in front of him.
Yeah, and if them girls survived, I'll highly be surprised.
Dude, did you see the car after it hit?
Oh, yeah.
That car was fucked.
I mean, I watched that video like a dozen times because I was just like, Holy
You
shit.
can't see it, but they had to have went flying.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were sitting on the door. I mean, on
Yeah.
the windowsill of the door. It's like, they had to have went flying.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you know, we did that suburban drifting and stuff through residential neighborhoods and shit back in the day and filmed it. But these fucking kids are on some next level shit. I mean, how they broke into a Walmart a couple years ago and was drifting in the Walmart.
Did you see the one where they lit the fireworks in the Walmart and caught the Walmart on fire?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucked up.
And the thing is, you know, it's not just one part of the country. It's all over.
No, it's all over.
You know. Speaking of drifting, remember back in like the MySpace days and the first time you seen Arab drifting?
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers were nuts.
Dude, they're running like 90 drifting.
That or
And they're just back and
140.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you lose it, you're dead.
Yeah, their whole thing was faith by God. If I die, then God will take care of me.
I would have 72 virgins.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, some of this fucking shit. And they weren't in rear-wheel drive cars.
No, they were nuts.
Yeah, I mean, Arab drifting is insane. But you know what? They ain't got no other entertainment over there except blowing shit up.
Have you seen them do their sand hill climbs with them two-stroke fucking chucks?
Oh, yeah.
Them little fuckers rip.
Yeah, they got a huge car scene over there, you know?
Yeah, they get to the top of them hills and they just sky off of them. They're going so fast. Like, man, they have all the fun over there.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, the first time I saw the Arabs drifting, I was like, these guys are fucking nuts. Because they were hauling ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and getting up on two wheels and changing the wheels out and putting the front wheel in the back. And while it's on two wheels, driving like Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, they're nuts. I give them credit. They did some wicked shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of motherfuckers died. But see, some of those cars will go out in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, I don't understand why motherfuckers, they have to get right out in the middle. Is it a game to them?
It's a big dick contest, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong. We've slid cars around corners like that a lot.
For years.
Yeah, for years. I mean, even our parents did it. But not to the point where you're going to run motherfuckers over.
In my day, you did cookies in a parking lot or in the fucking country. At an intersection in the country, you don't leave your marks and stuff, but you didn't do a lot of shit in town like that, you know? I mean, you might have done a couple cookies in a parking lot once in a while. I never got busted for that.
Yeah.
But not with 100 people standing around in a car show.
Well,
This was like, well, example, I got caught in Venture parking lot after hours. The store was closed, but we all parked there as kids, you know, it was part of our cruise route. And when you first pulled in, it wasn't where everybody parked. Everybody parked up by the road. So sometimes when you'd pull in, you'd cut a couple cookies and you'd go up there and park. But you were away from everybody. You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like now where everybody's standing on the fucking sidewalk and the car just decides to start cutting cookies in the middle of the road.
Well, what's crazy about it is you see these videos and then these guys run into each other and then everybody wants to beat the fuck out of the other car. Or the car that got ran into.
And I'm sorry, every time I see a Dodge Charger now, I just cringe.
Oh, yeah. Just
Because
like,
it seems like every idiot has a Dodge Charger.
oh, I know. It's like, it's crazy, you know? I mean, it's like, then you got these one motherfuckers running around St. Louis with no doors on them, thinking they're a
Taking the
Jeep.
doors off of and everything else. I'm like, what in the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Making videos about it and everything
Oh,
else.
yeah.
Yep.
And there ain't just one of them. There's like a whole pack of them.
Well, I'm in STL car scene, and those guys were posting videos of themselves
Yeah.
on there for a while. I've never run into them on the road, but I've seen the videos they've been putting out.
Well, dude, I live in St. Louis. I see this shit daily. I run into
Yeah.
these motherfuckers all the time. I know you just drive over and drive home.
Yeah, I just come over and
but I live here.
I've never run into them yet.
Like, I seen these motherfuckers. There's like, It was like a couple weeks ago. There's 8 of them, and they were like all sequential, like in and out of lanes, following each other. And I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Like,
one of these days something's going to happen, and they're all going to die, and they're going to kill a bunch of people with them.
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
to see that.
Or they'll get up next to me, and I'm in my Civic, and they're like revving it up. I'm like, dude, you got a V6.
I had one of them. It wasn't an SRT or anything, but it was an RT.
Yeah.
The day I was bringing my Mustang home, when I just bought it, I'm on the highway, and I'm following Tom in his truck. And this RT comes up next to me, and the guy's like, whoa, whoa, at my Mustang. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll see what it'll do, you know?
Yeah.
So he speeds up, and I just get over behind him, and he starts going faster and faster. And finally, he decides to kick it in the ass. He kicks it in the ass, and I kicked mine down in third. And by the time I passed him, I was running 125 when I changed lanes in front of him. And I was at my exit ramp. I had to go straight at the exit ramp, stop, and I was like, whoa, shut her down.
Yep, time to shut this bitch down, man. Slow this motherfucker down, man. You're going too goddamn fast. But on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. 96.1, Dragging in the Afternoon, keeping it styling, because you should do too. We'll be right back.